Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Heavy Metal Overkill channel. My name is Dave, and today I'm going to be doing a introduction video to the vinyl community. With that being said, full disclosure, guys, I just hit the button, hit record. I'm not going to do any editing. So with that being said, let me apologize in advance for any mistakes. Yeah, so I'm a child of the '70s, so obviously I love Kiss. Old Kiss is just fantastic. My first album would have been Kiss Alive. That would have been an 8 track that was given to me by my sister, and that would have been probably 1978, 77, 78. She did just give it to me because I constantly was borrowing it from her, so she just went ahead and gave that to me. 1983, I discovered metal. My first album purchase would be Peace of Mind from Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden is also my favorite traditional metal band for sure. I do listen to a lot of thrash. That is my genre of choice, to be honest. I listen to a ton of thrash. U.S. thrash, some of my favorite bands, U.S. thrash, East Coast would be Overkill, West Coast would be Testament, Canadian thrash would be Sacrifice, love Sacrifice, such an underrated band for sure. German thrash would be Creator. With that being said, I really love Old Exhumer and Accuser as well. I listen to that a lot and really dig them guys. There's so much good German thrash, it's just ridiculous to be honest. I also listen to death metal. Really don't listen to much black metal. I'm just kind of tipping my toes in that, to be honest. I am a member of the heavy metallurgy Discord, and there's a ton of recommendations, musical recommendations on there. And I have been checking out the black metal. With that being said, I have been kind of dipping my toes in it. But with that being, I really have not much black metal at all, to be honest. But with that being said, I did just recently pick up a CD. So yeah, so the heavy metallurgy's got me to black metal. Imagine that. It's really about the last thing I can afford financially is get into another genre that I like. But I have found some things and I have picked them up as well. I also want to talk about 3 albums today that I discovered in the VC. I started watching the VC in probably 2016, 2017. There's a lot of great channels out there. I'm not going to mention any, just besides with these 3 albums, because there's so many great channels. But yeah, I started watching the VC, and that's when I actually started collecting vinyl as well. I started collecting vinyl the same years. I've always collected cassettes and CDs when I was younger. Obviously, I've always been a big cassette guy. And with that being said, when I did transition over to CDs, I did get rid of a lot of my cassettes, which I do regret. I still have some. I probably about got 100, 150, but I got rid of all my cassettes, which I deeply regret. So yeah, let's talk about these 3 albums. Oh yeah, first of all, what we're listening to today, and I don't know if you can hear it, 2021 Carbon Records release, Steel Bearing Hand, great album, Black and Death Thrash. But with that being said, it's a six album or 6 song album. Half is thrash and actually half is death metal. So it's pretty unique for black and thrash, death thrash. It's actually thrash and death. The first couple songs start off with black and thrash, then we get into some death, and they close it off with a death metal song as well. But yeah, it's really good. I'm not even going to try saying some of these names because I'm going to butcher the hell out of them, so I'm not going to even attempt it. But yeah, if you don't know this album, you should. It is a good album. Black and thrash from the U.S., Dallas, Texas. Good stuff. All right, 3 albums. First album I got here. I discovered this album here from Aaron, the Metal Theologian. I'm sure everybody is aware of him. Got a great channel. He showed this album, and he was actually selling some albums. And I ended up purchasing one of these. But this is a reissue of Graven Image. People in Hell Want Ice Water. Fantastic. Fantastic record. But yeah, this is just a 2 song EP, No Rest and Warn the Children. 1984, like I say, it's a repress from Rockhouse America Records. I'm sure if you've seen Aaron's channel, you know this album, but this is fantastic. This is something, this is always in rotation because it's just a quick 2 songs and it's absolutely fabulous. So this here gets a lot of rotation, like all these records that I'm talking about. But yeah, I can't say enough about this album. Great album. All right, this album here, these guys are from Switzerland. Now I discovered this band from the heavy metal Urgy Discog. To be honest, Mike recommended this actually. A lot of music recommendations on the Discord. It's very cool. It's if you haven't been on the Discord, you need to check it out for sure. But yeah, here we go. This is from 1987, Under One Flag Records on Combat. Agony, The First Defiance. This album is fantastic. This album here is my most recent discovery a couple months ago. Just unbelievable. What can you say? Obviously, there's the old picture of the band, as you can see. Lead singer there, guy with the mushroom top hairdo. That is the lead singer, but yeah, this is unbelievable. Just love it. I can't say enough about it. Really, songs to check out. Execution of Mankind. If I said you had to listen, if there was only one song you was gonna listen to, Execution of Mankind. And to be honest, I found this pretty cheap. I found this still sealed. It does have the hole punch in it, but I found this still sealed for a great price. So I am very happy with this. With this being said, I am still spinning the hell out of this thing. I just can't get enough of this record. This is a one and done band as well. But yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. It's an album worth checking out. If you do not know this album, you love thrash, you have to check this out. All right, last but not least, this album here. I discovered this album. That would have been from Chromie, from Chromium Dioxide. He showed this, actually just one song off this album. This is a band from Los Angeles, California. This is a reissue. Griffin, Flight of the Griffin. This is one of my favorite records of all time, to be honest. They played Heavy Metal Maniac, or Phil played Heavy Metal Maniac on his channel. I was sold, to be honest. I picked this up immediately. And this record, there is not a bad song on this record, to be honest. You got Heavy Metal Maniac. I mean, Traveling in Time. That's a hell of a closer. Traveling in Time is a great, great album. But yeah, I'm sure most of you know this album. If you don't, this is a must-have. When it just comes to old school metal, you can't go wrong. You really can't. Hey, with that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I do have some couple things in mind. I'll probably do a top 3 of 3. That's where I'm going to show 3 metal bands and show the top 3 metal albums. I'll probably do a traditional metal, thrash metal band, and a death metal band, just across the board like that. Got a couple other ideas as well. So yeah, we'll be doing some collection updates. I'm right now in the process of purging out my music collection. Right now I'm doing a hell of a purge, to be honest. Getting rid of, my count right now is 176 vinyl records. I think I got 93 CDs, so I'm going to be doing a big purge right now. My thing is, when I first started collecting, I started collecting reissues. Now I've been picking up OGs for the last couple years, and so now I'm getting rid of all the stuff that I've already picked up on OGs and stuff I just don't listen to anymore either. So yeah, that's my big thing right now. I'm really pretty much focusing on OGs, vinyl records, and that's what I've been doing for the last couple years, to be honest. I quit picking up new releases several years ago, and most of my new releases I get on physical copy, or I just wait, because I'm just focusing mainly on getting OGs and a lot of vinyl. I am still picking up some CDs, but I'm really focusing on my vinyl collection. Hey, with that being said, guys, I just want to say, hey, thanks a lot for watching my video. I really do appreciate taking time out of your day. With that being said, guys, everybody take care, and I'll see you next time. Later.